It's Saturday night, and in our family, we do family movie night on Saturday night, which took quite a few months to get everyone on board with because we've only been doing it for about 2 years. Anyway, tonight we watched Jumanji, the new Jumanji, and it reminded me of a question Mum asked me a few months ago, which was, what are some of the ways that we can start conversations about sexuality and consent, or do sexuality education in families using entertainment? And tonight's movie was one of those movies where I felt like there was lots of opportunities to laugh as a family, and lots of topics came up about sex and gender. So I'm going to see if I can think of 3 specific things in that movie that was great and that might help you with your kids to start some sort of conversations. The first one was the way that there's a high school girl in that character who, when she gets into the Jumanji game, she's actually in a man's body, and she discovers that she has a penis, and it's sort of funny and humorous. There's a moment when she has an erection. There's a moment where she's able to wee standing up, and then when she realizes she's not going to be a man for too much longer, she said goodbye to her penis. And it's just a really sort of funny, humorous way to bring genitals into the conversation. So in your family, if you're watching this movie, you might take that opportunity just to say the word erection when that moment is happening in the movie, or you might take the opportunity to state clearly, oh, she's discovering she has a penis, or something like that. So you're bringing the theme that's being hinted at into the movie into reality, and your kids get to hear you say the words erection and penis, and that is an absolute win if you haven't done that before. Another great scene is there's a moment in the movie where we'll call it a girl character. The girl character is learning to supposedly flirt to try and create a diversion. And what happens in that scene is she is really bad at it because it's not her skill, and she ends up dance fighting and saving the day through this demonstration of power. And there's an interesting scene in the movie where the Dwayne Johnson character, the Rock character, is sort of watching her fight. And what happens is he watches her fight and sees her doing a great job, and his character sort of goes, wow, that's really great. And he turns back to continue to do what he was doing before he started to watch her fight. And in that moment, you realize, wow, there's not a lot of opportunities in current day media where a woman is left to win the day and the male character doesn't come in and rescue her. So for me, that's a really important moment to acknowledge. And you could be as explicit as saying, wow, that's different. You know how oftentimes in movies, men seem to try and rescue women, and that's weird, isn't it? Because women don't really need rescuing. So you could be as blatant and as obvious as that, and you can start the conversation then about how men and women are portrayed in movies, and how there's sort of same old things that keep going over and over again. So that's the second thing. Third thing, the Dwayne Johnson character, and I can't remember her name, she's a great actress anyway, have a go at doing their first kiss, and it's comedic and funny and not at all like you would see kisses portrayed in the movies. So what's great about that, the teachable moment in that would really be to say something like, oh yeah, we all have to learn how to kiss, that doesn't come naturally, or oh, it can be a bit funny learning how to do something like that with someone. And I think what's lovely about that scene in the movie is just the reality of it. You may be able to remember your first kiss and how sort of weird it was, and you were really trying to find your way. And I think to be able to acknowledge that that's normal for our kids provides them with an opportunity to understand, well, they're going to sort of muck along and learn as they go. So tonight's takeaway really is that in the film Jumanji, the recent one, there are opportunities to start 3 conversations with your kids. One is about genitals, particularly penises. The second one would be about how gender roles are sort of portrayed in movies and what we're used to seeing and how this movie did something different. And the third thing would be about how when we're learning to be intimate with someone new or someone for the first time, how it can be a time where we start laughing and we get it a bit wrong, and that's absolutely okay. We all don't have to be perfect. So best of luck in having those conversations with your kids, and have a go with Jumanji. Bye.